Hey everybody, so today I wanted to do a review on Homeland Season 4. So I just watched the first 3 episodes, so I'm all caught up to where the season is at, and I thought I would just do a review every 3 episodes or so for the rest of the season. Now, Season 3 for me was probably one of the better seasons for Homeland, but I felt like the Season 3 started off really slow, and then things built up sort of towards the middle. Whereas Season 4 starts off, hits the ground running, and it's actually so far so good. It's probably my favorite season of Homeland thus far. Basically, it starts off with Carrie's stationed in Afghanistan conducting drone strikes in the tribal regions of Pakistan, and there's all these interesting side stories going on. She's still got the kid. She's got a kid now, and her kid's being taken care of back home by her sister. And then you've got Saul, who no longer works for the agency. He's now working for a private military contractor, trying to win contracts with the Pentagon when they leave Afghanistan and when NATO's mission ends there. So Saul seems like he's missing the agency. He's sort of conflicted between doing the right thing and yet still making money for his company he's working for. And then, of course, you have Quinn, who's actually. What happens is Carrie ends up going to Pakistan after they do a failed drone strike, which I don't know if it's really failed, but it kills a senior terrorist leader, which is actually sort of based on a real terrorist network called the Haqqani Network in Pakistan. And what ends up happening is they end up killing the leader, but they end up killing a wedding full of people too, and they end up, I think 40 civilians end up dying. So they end up going to Pakistan, and Quinn is there with Carrie, and what ends up happening is the CIA station chief in Islamabad ends up getting killed. And it's sort of based on true events. The CIA station chief in real life was never actually killed in Pakistan, but his identity did get leaked like they show in the actual show. And basically he gets killed, and Quinn gets sent back, Carrie gets sent back, and they're sort of sorting through this mess that they're in. And basically the killing gets posted on YouTube and goes viral, and they're sort of trying to put the pieces back together. But I'm so far loving this season so far. There's so many interesting side stories going on. Quinn has sort of come back from Pakistan, and he's sort of dealing with post-traumatic stress syndrome. He's drowned his sorrows in alcohol. He's met some woman who appears to be his landlord as well. And there's all these interesting side stories going on. But one of the most interesting parts is that one of the survivors from the drone strike, Carrie, is sort of trying to turn him into an agency asset. And you would think that for a guy who's had his family killed, he'd be really upset. But that doesn't appear to be the case in the show. So it's going to be interesting to see exactly what happens for the rest of the season, but I'm so far loving Season 4. I'd love to see what you guys think. Just comment in the section below. I'll see you guys later.